Yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another episode with me, Luke, where we talk about all things crypto. So in today's episode, the 13th of November, we're going to jump straight into the price of Bitcoin, where I think Bitcoin is going this week. So we'll look at some basic technical analysis for you, for those traders out there. Remember, if you're trading, you have my Bybit affiliate link in the description below. So please feel free to use it. It only takes 5 minutes to sign up for you to start your trading career. So we're going to jump into the charts in just a second. We'll also look at the past year, the performance of altcoins, how they've done over the course of this year, because we are coming to the end of 2023. And I want to look at altcoins, especially what they've done over the year of 2023. So you might be surprised at the X's or the percentages some of these altcoins have already gone up. We'll take a look on the platform Crypto Bubbles in just a second. We're also going to analyze, and I believe that the psychology of a market cycle is very important to watch carefully, to study this. Again, this is just it's not financial advice, it's just for educational purposes only, but I'm going to try and use this maybe every other week or once a month, especially as we hit the Bitcoin halving. Then I'm going to start using this a lot more to show you where we are in the market, the psychology of a market. And this might help you with a plan, an action plan in crypto, but also to exit when you feel these different types of emotion. So it worked. This chart, I brought it out twice before and it worked really well. I had a lot of comments on this. I really appreciate that. The last, I think it was about 2 weeks ago I used this. And yeah, I had a lot of comments and some giving me also great advice as well. So again, I've been in crypto 6 years, but I'm still learning. So guys and girls, thank you for your advice. I took another look at this. So where are we currently in this? Now, if we jump over into the charts, you notice the blue lines, these blue rays that I've put. This just indicates the last two halvings in Bitcoin, okay, over the last 8 years. So it was July 2016. This was May the 11th, 2020, so during the pandemic year. And then the upcoming one in April. I've just estimated, I think it's the 21st of April. It's on the 22nd, it doesn't really matter. It's just one day after, okay? So what does this indicate? Well, again, if we look at the psychology of the market, where are we right now? Last time I did say that we're in hope, but after analysing the charts, looking at this, most likely we are still in disbelief. Again, this is just my opinion. Maybe some of you think we're still in a depression mode. We're definitely not in the fear and sell. I think the bottom was in. Obviously nothing's 100%. Everything could just crash tomorrow. But I really believe that it was 15,000, 16,000. This here was most likely the bottom of the bear market. So we've already passed the fear and sell. In my opinion, we're no longer in the depression part of the psychology market. We're in the disbelief. So disbelief is usually just before or just around the same time as the Bitcoin halving. So the Bitcoin halving is only 5 months away. And so that leads us into hope, and when people start believing that a recovery is possible. For 2024 is going to be a huge year, and also 2025. Because if we go over into the charts, Bitcoin halving, the second one in 2016, happened, when was that? It was July 2016. It took approximately 1 year, just over 1 year, for the rally to start. May the 11th, so this was the year of the pandemic, so that massive black swan event in March really saw the prices go down to around $3,000-4,000 for a Bitcoin. Halving happened a few months later, and it only took around 6 months to go to, it was about 8-9 months, well, not even 6 months to start the rally. I remember the rally started just after summer, and that's when we started heading up, and it was approximately to the first peak it was almost 1 year to the first peak, and again we had a double top that year. So from the third halving, all the way to the double top, this peak, November the 1st approximately, November, was it the 1st of November? Yeah, it was the 1st of November, around that period, so double top. So from the halving to that, it was almost 18 months. So what are we going to see over the next 2 years? Now, I've said in the channel that I will start exiting in September 2024, but maybe that's too early. Again, I'm going to use this as an indication, the psychology of a market cycle, to help me see when to start leaving. Now, if we do start a parabolic run in September and we start heading towards the 100,000, the 6-digit figure of Bitcoin, that's when I will start bringing in some profits. Now, if we're only 5-6 months away from the halving, so let's imagine 6 months after the halving, so April, May, June, July, August, September, October. October should be the start, or September, October should be the start of the parabolic run. Now, how long the parabolic run's going to last, if we're going to have a double top, triple top, a huge blow off top, who knows? But what's for sure is you have to have a plan so that you can start exiting at certain points. So for me, I'm still going to start probably exiting around September, October. Not everything, I did say 80%, but after analysing this data, that it takes about a year after the halving to reach the top, then I'll probably consider selling about 50-60% in September, October 2024, and then leave the rest to rally over that the next 6 months after. But that's just me. Again, you do as you wish. You do your own research. It's not financial advice, but that's what some in the comments were bringing out, that usually it's a year after the halving that we see the top, and it's true. It's about a year to 18 months. So is it a possibility? Now, normally history rhymes in crypto, so again, it is a possibility. But for sure, I can't see Bitcoin going below 15,000, even back below 20,000 again. It's still a possibility. Anything could happen, but I believe that the 16K level was at the bottom, and we're going into this disbelief, probably coming out of this disbelief now, and then as we get towards the next halving, we go into hope. So again, do your own research, guys and girls, but that's just a quick overview of the last 2 halvings, how long it took, and then the next one in April. So I'm going to look at, over the next 5 months, we're going to look at the psychology aspect. We're going to refer back to the last few cycles and what it can teach us for the next cycle, which will be very important. So just before we go into the Bitcoin price to finish the episode, I just want to go over to crypto bubbles. Now, again, this year has been the accumulation phase of dollar cost averaging. So if you're not dollar cost averaging into crypto, in altcoins at the moment, then why not? Again, it's not financial advice. You do as you wish. But from now over the next 5 months, my opinion and what I'm doing is dollar cost averaging into 10, 15 projects, and then waiting for that parabolic run of next year. But that's just me. I have my own plan. If some have asked to look at my portfolio, if you're interested in knowing my portfolio, then please leave comments in the section below, and I'll be happy to share what I'm looking at and what I'm buying. That's only if you leave comments in the section below. But just looking over the last week, everything's in the green. I mean, FTT is up 200%, QG is up 126%. So is this the start of an altcoin rally, altcoin season? It's just a small one, in my opinion. You probably laugh at me, just a small one. I mean, we're up 200%, 125%. This year we've seen meme coins, AI coins explode, but honestly, this is nothing compared to what will happen when Bitcoin rallies during the parabolic run. If you think this is exciting, wait for 2024, 2025. So if you're not dollar cost averaging into these, then why not? I mean, again, it's your choice. You do as you wish. But for me, I'm looking at old timers, old crypto projects that have done well and I think will do well over the next bull run, and also getting into altcoins that are new in the space, that haven't had a cycle yet, and which I think will do exceptional over the next bull run. If we look at the month, so that was the week. I mean, everything is just flying at the moment. Over the last month, again, Kuji's up 381%, FTT 230%, Tau is up 200%, Solana 165%, Gala's almost 100%, Rune 220. I mean, you can see this. But what's very interesting, over the course of the year, during the accumulation phase, we have seen huge increases. I mean, just look at this. I think it's injection or injective. Injective, I think it's an AI coin. Let me just check. It's injective. It's part of the AI coins, and that's almost up 900% over the course of the year. We've got Casper. It's up 1,500%. Kuji 400%. So I mean, altcoins have been doing really well. Bitcoin's up 120% for the year. So what stocks, bonds, commodities, and if you're investing in traditional finance, what can go up 1,500%, 1,000%, 800%? Nothing. I mean, you probably make at best 10%, 20%, and it just shows in crypto how much you can make when you do your research, when you know what you're doing, how much you can make in crypto. I mean, it's insane, these prices, and this is nothing. I mean, honestly, when you go through a Bitcoin bull run, maybe you have already, maybe you've been through 2 or 3. If you haven't, then this is great, of course. But next year, during the bull run, the parabolic run of Bitcoin, is going to be 100. Some of these coins are going to do 1,000x, and you're going to miss most of them. So that's why it's good to have a plan, stick to it, dollar cost average into these altcoins. When you start seeing 10, 20, 30, 40x, start thinking about maybe putting it into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into really sound projects, stable coins ready for the next cycle. Don't leave it last minute. Have a plan, exit plan. If you don't, you're going to see your portfolio go up thousands of percent. You're going to do 20, 30, maybe even 100x or more, and then you're going to come crashing right back down 99, almost 100%. So have a plan. But yeah, just looking at this over the course of the year, I mean, altcoins have done really well, most of them. Bitcoin, again, and this is just the accumulation period. So next year, that's when the fireworks will start, going into 2025. So jumping over into the Bitcoin price, just for some technical analysis, if we go to the 1 day, again, we are seeing maybe a pullback. Who knows? But I don't think so. I think we're going to hit this. If you've been following me, this bullish pennant, and if you've been following me the last month, we looked at this bull flag and we've been going up ever since. I still think my price target of 39,000 is in play. And right now, as you can see, we are forming a lovely bull flag on the daily. Maybe if we just go to the 4 hour, it might be better. Get rid of this, fit, let's go in. No, I want to take the daily again. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we've got the daily. Let me just take this, there we go. So I think you can see we've definitely got a bull flag forming here. So what would be the price target? Sorry, my drawing is terrible. So on the breakout, so where would this, if we break out, where would this bull flag take us? It will take us to approximately 38,500. So not too far from my 39,000 from this bullish pennant pattern. But yeah, we do have this bull flag on the daily, as you can see. I mean, it's obvious, you can see that on the daily there. And so let's see what happens. We're still in a bullish trend. So again, the trend is your friend to the end. So most likely 8, 9 times out of 10 we will probably break up towards the upside and start going towards the 40k mark. We're in the middle of November. Usually November, December, we do have a rally, especially into the next halving. So just let me know what you think in the comments below. Any other indicators? Are we seeing a bullish divergence? Bearish? No, that was last week. Okay, and what about the EMA ribbons and the Bollinger Bands? So the EMA ribbons, okay, on the daily. The Bollinger Bands, are they squeezing up on the 4 hour? Okay, yeah, the 4 hour we're squeezing up. What about the 1 hour? Okay, we can see that we're squeezing up here again. So again, the Bollinger Bands indicate a 50-50 move. If we're in a bullish trend, then most likely we continue that trend. But yeah, just do your own research. Maybe there's indicators that you prefer, but I'm just keeping it basic, looking at that bull flag on the daily. So I'm going to keep you updated if anything happens this day or over the week. I'm going to let you know on my Twitter, so you've got my Twitter link in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to Bybit if you want to trade. Again, you have the description in the link in the description below. So yeah, feel free to take that link and then sign up if you haven't done so already to trade this. If this thing breaks out, then that would be, wait for the breakout and make sure to set your stop losses. That would be a nice 3.5%. And then just make sure, if you're longing this, to put a stop loss of 1%. You don't want to lose more than 1%, even 0.5%. And if we do come up to this price point, that is, yeah, it's a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So again, remember your stop losses so that you don't get wrecked. And let's see what happens over the week. So thanks guys and girls for watching. Stay tuned, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Have a great Monday and see you tomorrow.